Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of August 2nd. Now Sag, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, leave the ones that do not. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Sag, do also understand the only place you can get any of my products and services is my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. Make sure you're using that link. I'll never contact you for money or ask you for a reading. I've also launched a Patreon, so if you want to support the journey on a deeper level and get some exclusive perks, you can check that out. And lastly, I do daily content on my Instagram, so that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Do stick around to the end as well. We do another 9 cards and also look at some oracle messages. Let me see what we have going on here for you, Sag. I'm going to put this all in view. And we'll get right into this. All right. Energy on the bottom, you have the Hierophant. This is talking about the place that you work, okay? I typically read this as the place that you work because it is a large structure or organization. It can literally mean government or even like a spiritual group, a spiritual organization that you may be a part of. This is, you can see the sort of pane glass windows here in the background that is sort of, and the hat that this person's wearing, it's Pope energy, right? And so it can also be a mentor, but yeah, I also feel like there's something going on at work here where you are profiting, actually. If you are within a part of an organization, this looks really good for you. For others of you, you may be letting go of a Taurus person. There may be a new beginning with someone else, but I'll have to see what else comes forward with that. But at any rate, right away in the middle, you have this Six of Pentacles. This is an excellent card. You can see these scales here on the image, indicating that, you know, this is all about reciprocity. The more you give, the more you get type of energy with the Six of Pentacles. It's the idea that you also need to balance out the spiritual and the material in life with those scales. But, you know, the other thing here is, by the way, that does not mean give all of your money to someone. It just means, you know, you may need to call someone up, call up a friend, go a little bit harder, do something extra at work for a colleague. Anything like that can be the act of giving, right? And the thing with the Six of Pentacles that's really good, though, is it can indicate a job raise, rising up the ranks in your workplace, or it could even mean if there's money owed to you with the scales there. If there's money owed to you, that balancing, meaning that returning to you. But you know, for you with this organization card on the bottom, I do feel like there's probably some money coming in within the organization. So this is really interesting. You have this Three of Pentacles here developing. This is a huge diagonal, by the way. Looks very good for that. You have the Queen of Cups. So this is a trusted friend or ally, you know, somebody that you can call on, maybe even call up and be like, hey, I'm anxious. Do you have any like suggestions, or give me a pep talk, something like that. This is somebody who cares very deeply about the people in their lives. And as an aspect or a quality of yourself, you know, this is telling you to have compassion for yourself and what you're going through at the moment here. And so I feel like, you know, in the past, I do feel like maybe, what am I getting there? I feel like you have done something here to maybe recuperate or energize your energy. You know, Energize your energy. Oh my gosh. I can't get the words out right now, but I think what we'll need to do is get a clarification on that Queen of Cups. I think that will give me an answer. But you have the Fool here in the past. This is talking about taking a major leap of faith. This is 0 in the tarot. It starts off all of the tarot, and so it's a very powerful card. It means stepping into a new direction. Stepping into a new place, and really going through life without attachments, as if you were a child again, viewing the world with child eyes. And I do feel like maybe this is what's happening for you in this workplace situation. Now you have this 3 of Pentacles, so the interesting thing here is to get this diagonal with the 6. So the 3 of Pentacles is like that initial reward or recognition that you need to get the job raise. It's like getting sort of noticed, if you will, at work for some sort of quality job or job well done. And then the 6 of Pentacles is that reward coming through. So it's like you've done something here, and you have these diagonal with, at the end of that diagonal, the Empress, which is major abundance, okay? We'll get into that a little bit more, but you have this Justice card, more scales energy, okay? So now you see the scales here reappearing. And so this is telling you that you have some sort of reward coming to you, reward due to you on the way. And it looks very good. The Justice card is divine law and order. It is the karmic scales balancing out and tipping in your favor. It does suggest potentially maybe some of you are involved in a legal situation, because institution plus legal institutions, some of you are dealing with that potentially. Probably less of you, but at any rate, you will truly get the outcome you deserve here, which for you I feel like is money, or some sort of change in your abundance, some sort of change in material situations. With this 4 of Pentacles as well above in this current situation, you are really taking a look at the money that's coming in and out. You have financial stability coming in here for you, which is truly like one of the big meanings of this 4 of Pentacles, stability in material situations or finances. Now, you may be really obsessively maybe holding on to what you have because it's in this upper row, which is the row of your thoughts. You could be thinking a lot about money. That certainly could be the case, but I think that's kind of a normal part of life for a lot of people. I'm not saying it's good, I'm just saying it's a thing that happens. And so you have this Empress card as well. This is talking about major abundance, total abundance of all types. It's the most abundant card in the tarot. And so it's talking about having fertility and therefore prosperity. Empress is also associated with Venus. Venus is, yes, the planet of love, but it's also the planet of romance, of luxury and wealth. And so, resourcefulness here showing up for you in this diagonal. This is a clear progression that there's a harvest here coming forward for you based on this seed, which for you, the seed that you planted here, this is the 3 of Pentacles. It's some sort of quality job, some sort of work, really good work that you've done. You can see the anvil in the background there, and so suggesting you've done something good at work, or you've built something impressive and it's now paying off. If it doesn't come right away, this 9 of Wands is telling you to persevere, not to give up, okay? Not a time to give up. You're at the finish line. And you have the Death card as well, which is a major transformation coming in here for you. Don't be afraid of this card. This is part of my mission here on YouTube, is to make sure that people, I can't tell you what to do and I can't tell you what to think because you have free will over me, but if you can't be afraid of these tarot cards, okay? The Death card just means something's changing, and that is part of life. That has to happen sometimes. And for the Death card, it's something huge, it could be the death of an old way of operating, the end of a process, the end of something, but it's going to bring about the next card, which is the Temperance. It's going to bring about healing. So let's start to get clarification here. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Sag, appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. Now, let's see what we have to clarify this situation. Okay, Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. You know, this might be talking about this Queen of Cups. You may just need to reach out to an old friend or someone like that, because yes, it can be a romantic relationship, but it's also just talking about relationships in general. I do feel like probably a good business relationship. I didn't say here, but the Three of Pentacles also indicates teamwork or working together with others. I do feel like teamwork looks good here. You have Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Again, I think we're tapping into this Queen here, which is, because I really wanted to get clarification on that. When I get the Gaia card, I always say, like, take your shoes off, put your bare feet on the ground, do some earthing, go on a hike, do something to get yourself closer to nature, closer to source. It really helps. It really helps with your energy levels. And then you have the Dwakul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Again, with this Nine of Wands in the future, if it doesn't happen right away, take one step at a time. You're on this path. It's not going to all happen at once. But as long as you maintain positivity and optimism and hope for the future, it does really help when you have that sort of mindset. So let's see what else we have here for you to clarify this situation even more. All right, Sag. Let's see here. Five of Wands. Interesting. Maybe you are having a conflict with someone. Maybe someone from the past with the Six of Cups re-entering here. And you have the Hierophant once again. But at the same time, man, this organization that you're a part of, I would expect you to have a star moment. I don't know. Like, you're getting rewarded. You're getting recognized within your organization. You are glowing. You are moving up right now. And something here, you have a reward coming towards you within this Hierophant, within this organization that you're a part of. The Fool and the Six of Cups, you know, that would, if you're just reading it just literally, a new beginning with someone from the past. But at the same time, it could be saying letting go of these people from the past as you take that step towards new beginnings, which is probably the better message. You know, for people, a lot of people don't like to hear this, and I get a lot of comments about this, but my personal philosophy is that they are your ex for a reason, and it is what it is. You know, do you want to go through having those struggles and conflict with someone from the past over and over again, or do you want to leap forward and meet new people, meet new souls, connect with new people? I think that's kind of what's coming in here for you, but take it as it resonates. You have the Nine of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles, and the Death card, throwing me for a loop here. You know, because the Six of Pentacles, money owed, Three of Pentacles, Hierophant, within the organization, diagonal, that looks good, but then you have this Five of Pentacles here. Do you feel left out in the cold? Because, you know, with Justice, now the Death card reappearing, there's something really huge coming in for you. There's a big change happening here. To get that card twice is pretty big. It's doubling down. And so maybe there's organizational changes. Maybe you're moving up in the ranks. But, you know, I don't feel like with the other cards here that you're losing money. I don't feel like you're losing a job. I don't get the sense that that's the change for you. It could be around your thoughts. Like, you could be feeling like you're not supported, or you could be feeling like, you know, this money's not coming. But to me, I feel like there's an element of time associated here, and maybe you're spending the time worrying. And I feel like that would be the case because you have this Nine of Swords above it. You're worried with the Nine of Swords, mental anguish, depression, anxiety, staying up late at night around your financial stability, which has with the Four of Pentacles rather below it. And so, yeah, I feel like that's probably what's happening. Two of Wands, okay. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, stability. Okay, so we now have 2, 3, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, King of Cups, counterparts here with the Queen of Cups. Interesting. And the Knight of Cups all progressing. Knight, Queen, King of Cups, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Wands. So there's going to be a succession of events here for you, Sag, where things are going to be clear. It's going to start to be clear. I feel like you've been waiting for the arrival of someone or even a creative project, and it's been like a sort of it's tested your patience with the Nine of Wands under there. And I do feel like they're coming in, whether it's a person or a project or this job raise, this money. It's just going to take some time. I feel like you have stability here with the Three of Wands, 2, 3, 4 of Wands progressing together. You've put in the research with the Two of Wands. You've gotten initial success with the Three of Wands. You now have achieved stability with the Four of Wands, and you have this 3 into 6 of Pentacles progression here. So don't spend the time worrying about whether or not you're going to get it. If it is in divine timing and divine law and order, it will happen, right? With the Justice card and the 6 of Pentacles, the scales reappearing here, it will happen as it's supposed to happen. So don't spend the time worrying. Easier said than done, I understand, but that's truly what I feel like is going on here. Remember, with Dwa Kul, you're on a path. This is your dharma. Okay, this is your way, and so it is what it is. If this is for you, remember, you get free will. You get to decide if this is for you or not, and just keep that in mind. Now, Thief. Yeah, conflict with the Queen of Cups or something like that. Thief, Lovers, toil and labor. Official person, house, community. Yeah, look, you're well respected at your organization. I felt that as soon as I started reading this spread here with this Hierophant twice, community, high honor, getting, again, high honor, another card of rewards and recognition. Medals, merit increases, people view you with respect, you command a sort of presence at work, and it's just indicating that things are going to start going well at work with the high honor card. So and it's within this community or organization here. Official person, my HR card, getting word. You have the Lovers and the toil and labor. You've worked so hard on love or something like that. Like the love situation that you've been in has been a lot of hard work, and it was stealing something here, stealing your energy in some way. Some of you are moving house or selling a house, and that's the transformation that's going on. But wow, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaineintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I'll see you in the next one.